Let's launch this. Hey, hello everybody. Give me 1 sec. I just want to post a link on Twitter and then we'll get started. Okay, let's get started. Alright, if you don't know what this is a remake of LSD Dream Emulator on the PlayStation 1. And it's been remade in Unity, so of course it's super buggy, it crashes a lot, but it's still pretty neat. Of course, you got widescreen. The textures were never super detailed or anything, but they look decent. And pretty much the idea of this game is just to go around, explore. When you want to change environments, you run into something. Try to find something interesting to run into, and it might send you to an interesting place. Might not. Of course, running in this game is extremely annoying. That's one thing I wish they would have changed with this remake. Just made it so that if you wanted to, you could turn off the running sound. Let's go into this thing. I don't know, that game, I looked into that game a little bit. They made that an RPG Maker. It's 2D, top down, if I remember right. I don't know. I like being able to explore a 3D environment. Going here. See what's up on the top level here. There's something down this way. Kitchen or something, maybe? Oh, I wonder if this is the starting point. Huh. So we're gonna loop around if I do this? Nah, someplace different. Alright, I'm interested to see what's back here. My dream ended. I'm never sure. Like, I think the end goal is to try to uncover all the different scenarios on the board. And I've only ever played this game a little bit on the PlayStation, so I don't know exactly how it's all supposed to unfold. But I think you're just supposed to explore the entire map. Go in the fireplace this time. Hey, how you doing, Sega Stuff? Brian, right? If I remember right? No falling out automatically ends a dream, so we're not gonna fall. I want to try to make a concerted effort to explore as much of this game as I can until I get sick of it. And this looks like the lining of a stomach. Good a place as any to leave. What the hell? No, we were just here. I'm not... Let's go somewhere else. Okay. Something over there. Yeah, I saw the draw distance complaint somebody had, but I don't know, it kind of gives it an eerie sort of feel with all the fog. It is supposed to be a dreamlike state. Very crude one, but... Just want to see if I can find something cool again. No, it's LSD Dream Emulator. That's what it's based on, the PS1 game, which has become pretty rare over the years. Well, I guess technically it was always sort of rare. It's just now become more highly desirable since a lot of people have played it. Thought it's kind of unique. I'm surprised we haven't crashed yet. Again, this is a, you can see it says Revamped there. It's basically just a remake in Unity. And it's a little buggy. Tends to crash, and we're back in here for some reason. Let's try going into a wall here. Hey, Jakara, what's up? Gunstar not streaming tonight? Hey, Icy. I don't know how much LSD goes for these days. I haven't really paid attention to it because PlayStation really isn't my thing. I just know that it was pretty expensive even maybe 10 years back. It was starting to climb. And there's a lot of really weird games on both the Saturn and the PlayStation. The PlayStation obviously has more just because, you know, the sheer volume of PlayStation games out there. Now there's something. Looks like a old CRT monitor. Let's see where this takes us. A hole in the ground, so that's no good. Going here. This place? Stop taking me to this place. Oh, that's really weird. All the sounds coming out of my left speaker. I wonder if that's intentional. Alright, there, now it's coming out of both speakers. Oh, that's cool. Has Gunstar gotten to World of Illusion yet? So I've been wanting to see him play that. The two-player co-op's fun, so... there's the end of the dream. Let's catch up with the chat here before we start another one. Yeah, I know nothing about... I know very little about the PlayStation scene as far as hardware mods and stuff like that go. I don't play a whole lot of PlayStation games. I know a little bit about PlayStation emulation. Mostly some of the PlayStation games I played as a kid. I know a little bit about that. Like Sheep Raider and stuff like that. Sheep Raider is a fun game. My family got a PlayStation, maybe like around 1999 or something like that. I think it was like the year before high school or something, the year before I started high school. So we got one pretty late. It was more for my brother than for me, but I played a couple things on it. But no, I've never played this particular game on a real PlayStation. I've always just either emulated it, and now I'm playing this. The guy who is developing it has said that it's not complete. Far from it. It's missing content. Eventually he'll get there, and he actually plans to add new content to the game too, which will be pretty cool. These bridges go. I think if I make another right, I'll probably be doubling back, so let's make a left instead. This might be the edge of the world. Oh well, let's just fall. It's gonna end the dream, but whatever. I don't feel like going backwards and doing that again. We'll just start anew. Well, preferably, I think the best way to handle it would be to let you turn, to let the player decide how they want to play the game, whether they want to enable from the beginning, whether they want the original experience or the new one. You know, let them choose in the menu or in the options menu. This is a really small area. Let's go to the thing that looks like a skyscraper here. That put me back in the house. Okay. This place again. Into a pillar, go somewhere else. Alright, that's odd. Alright, let's go into the Sphinx with a missing head. See what's going on in the chat. I gotta turn my head to read the chat, though. Yeah, the walking noise is annoying. I wish they had an option that let you disable it. That's the worst part about this game. Alright, so we're back to here, except the sky's not green anymore. Well, let's try the tower again. And we crashed. Great. Launch it again and pick up where we left off. If we have too many issues, I'll just switch to another game. Pagodas. Forget what these things are called. Shinto arches. That's where knowing Japanese would be helpful. No, nothing over there. Alright, let's go in. It always likes to dump me back to this place. Like, when I've played the actual version, I don't think I've been dumped into this place quite as many times. You know what, let's just go into a wall. What the... No! Get me out of here. Back here. Okay. Well, let's go over to this side instead. The head bob doesn't bother me. Like, what I don't like is, like, when they implement head bob when you're stationary. That bothers me. When I'm moving, it doesn't bother me as much. Bush. This is some chill music. I remember the controls in the original being about as janky as what they are here. I don't think there's a difference. Other than being able to use the mouse here. Like, I don't think there was a free look feature in the original game. I think it was a bit more stiff. It's been... I don't know, like, at least 5 years since I've played LSD. And I've never, like, spent a whole lot of time with it. It's cool the first couple times you go through, and then you kind of get bored with it. Like, I'm hoping to get maybe half an hour out of this. And get to see a variety of neat things, hopefully. If not, then we'll switch games. We'll play something else I have downloaded. So I'm starting to see a lot of the same environments, and it's kind of getting annoying. Alright, we've been through this again. Try going into a random wall. I haven't done that for a while. I usually try to go into landmarks. And we crashed. Alright, that's enough of that. Switch to something else. We'll do this. This is an okay Super Hang-On clone. Basically tries to do it in 3D environment. It works for the most part. I won't really be able to read the chat, though, unfortunately. Close. I think what really kills this is the sound design. It's not that good. I mean, some of the tracks are alright, the music tracks, but they could have been better, and especially the sound of the motorcycle. Like, I mean, if you've ever played Hang-On in the arcade, the sound of the engine it's great. It's not like this. And the other thing that would have made this cool too is if they would have had the turbo feature that you have in Super Hang-On, just so you can get up to those blazing speeds. Ooh, it's close. Ah, damn it. Nope. This is gonna end fast. I do recommend, if you can find it cheap, get it, because it is fun. But after you practice it for about 2 hours, you'll have all the achievements, you'll have seen everything the game has to offer. So, like I said, look for it when it's under, I don't know, $5. Something like $4.99. That's not an unreasonable price for a game like this. Oh, damn. That was close. Ah! Well, I threaded the needle between those two riders and went right smack into another one. That's the other problem with this game. The frame rate is taking a shit. Like, sometimes that isn't an issue at all. It's something weird that I come across with Unity games more than anything else. But I've never seen anybody else complain about it, so it must be something that just affects me. This might be it. Yep. It sounds like a little fucking fan motor or something. Not a motorcycle. That's the biggest problem with this game, like I said. Just the sound design's not good. Oh, this is Super Knight Riders. That's what this game's called. Yeah, the character model kind of looks like a me, me from, you know, the Wii. But I think that's gonna about do it, guys. Thanks for sticking around and watching. It's fun. I'm gonna be trying to stream more over the coming weeks. I finally have a new headset, one that I'm not holding together with scotch tape and rubber bands. So, you know, I'll be able to stream more often. I've got a lot of shit on Steam that I have an embarrassingly long backlog, so we'll be able to play a lot of different things. Again, thanks for joining me, and see you later. Bye.